everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I just wanted to revisit UHRS Jobs, or rather HitApps is a good opportunity to make money, or one way to make money through data entry jobs. So I've been getting a lot of questions on UHRS Jobs. Most of you wanted to know whether they're still there, whether they're still active, whether people are still making money from them, and the answer is yes. You can see that from my screen here, they are very much active. So this is one of my UHRS accounts, and you can see it is still very active. And before I explain where you can websites that you can get these accounts from, I first of all want to explain how you can make money through these short tasks. You can see they're really short tasks. I'm going to explain how it works and how you can increase your chances of making money through them, and I'm going to tell you where you can create you can create UHRS accounts like the one you're looking at right now. So guys, first of all, you can see this most of the time we call these HitApps because they're very short. You take a very short time to do this, and you can see like there are multiple of them. There's so many of them, so you can work on any project. Of course, these are different projects you can work on any. So I'm just going to give you an example of any so that you can see how it works. I'm just going to take this one right here, this one that says entity linking judgment. Okay, so according to this project, all you just have to do is to determine if the given entity is an important topic of the web page or not. So they're going to give you a link, and then you can visit that web page, and then according to the instruction that I have given you, you're supposed to give a judgment. Okay, you're supposed to give a judgment of whether that web page is important or not. So it doesn't sound that difficult. So I just wanted to explain how it works. So you can see this arrow here says download guidelines. So what happens is, of course, before you work on a project, they're first of all going to give you some materials for you to go through and see what you need to do. So for example, they're going to tell you guidelines. They're going to give you guidelines of how do you know if this web page is important or not. So first of all, you download these guidelines here. So you just click on this arrow, and then you're going to get the guidelines. Okay, maybe some are 3 pages, some 4 pages. You just have to read, and this is the secret to making it to UHRS Jobs. So if you really want to make it, you must make sure that you go through the guidelines and understand what is needed. And then you can see here it says train, and then there is 5 into brackets. So what this means is, before you are like accepted to work on this project, you first of all have to do like 5 tests. Okay, they're going to give you, I think they're going to give you like 5 attempts. Okay, just once you read the guidelines, then you just come here and say train, and the moment you pass, then you can start now working on the actual jobs. So now let me start explaining to you how this works. You can see here it says $0.04 per hit, and then here it says 67.6k hits. So it basically means that this project has 67,000 hits. Like I told you, they are short ones. They are really short, because you can see here, you can see this project was uploaded 3 days ago, and it says 30 seconds per hit. So what this means is, you just for every hit requires you to only use 30 seconds. Okay, so there's 67,000 of them. They just want you to do 30 seconds per hit, is just 30 seconds. Okay, and then this is what they're going to pay you. So for those 30 seconds you do each hit, you're going to get $0.04. So if I convert this to Kenyan shillings, that is like 4 shillings. Okay, yeah, absolutely, that is 4 shillings per hit, and per hit is 30 seconds. So you get 4 shillings per 30 seconds. So if it's a minute, that is 8 shillings. So if you're getting 8 shillings per minute, that means in an hour, which is if you were to do for an hour, which is 60 times 8, that is 480 shillings per hour. That is basically almost 500 shillings per hour. And the good thing is, you can work in as many hits as you can. So you can see this one has over 67,000 of them. So that is how you make money through these hit tasks, these HitApps. Okay, but guys, remember, before you are accepted to any of these projects, read the guidelines here and then train. So if you train here and you pass the test, that is when now you can start earning money through the hits that you're doing. But if you fail the test, you're not going to be accepted to that project, and you cannot work on it. Okay, so that is basically how all of these projects here are working. Okay, so this is how you see this is called the entity linking judgment. Just wants you to see whether a web page is important or not. So that is how you do it. Then you can see this other one here. So you can see they vary. So this one one is 30 seconds per hit, and then this one is 40 seconds per hit, and it's paying you 0.0325. So it all depends on how complex our project is. If it's complex, it's going obviously to pay you more. If it's less complex, it's going to pay you less. So you can see this one here, compare search results English. It's paying 45 it's 45 seconds per hit. So that is how long it's supposed to take per a hit. You know, it's something really small. It's for you to judge, is this or not, is this or not, and then it's giving you $0.03 per hit. That is 3 shillings. So it just basically means you're getting 3 shillings for every 45 seconds. Then you can see the number of available hits is 7.5k. that is 7,000. Okay, the good thing about these hits is they are updated almost every day, almost every you can see, for example, this one was updated today 22 seconds ago, and you can see it has 4,000 hits and it's paying 0.041 per hit. How much is that? This is 4 shillings, 4.1 shillings, and it's per 22 seconds. So it basically means if you are to be accepted to this project, they're going to pay you 4 shillings per 22 seconds. So you can do the math and see how much you're going to be earning per hour. So you can see there's so many projects, so you can apply in as many as you can, as long as you're passing, as long as you see this arrow here, you're reading the guidelines. Train meaning you have like 3 attempts to, you know, to do and pass, and then you can start working on that. So that is what I just wanted to first of all explain, because I was getting a lot of questions on this. So I hope that is clear. And then websites, of course, that you can get UHRS jobs, I'm going to attach 2 links in my description box, because I have done websites on this, so you can get the number of websites that you can apply for UHRS. So you can either apply in one format, okay, so I'm going to leave that spelling in my description box. You can apply in one format. You can also apply in Clickworker. I have done Clickworker UHRS jobs, so you can apply on Clickworker, and then instead of applying for, you know, taking data images, you can apply for UHRS. So Clickworker definitely has UHRS jobs. And then you can apply at Team AI. Okay, Team AI also has that. And then finally, mine, the one that you're looking at right now, is from Appen. Okay, I have talked a lot about Appen. Appen has UHRS jobs. So we have Appen, a project called Crescent. Okay, then they're going to give you access to these UHRS jobs. So I had already given you guys update on UHRS jobs, and I told you you cannot apply in all of those 4 websites. You just have to apply in one. So for example, I'm currently just using, I had UHRS in all of those 4 of those, but they said you can only have one. You cannot because UHRS here at, this is Appen, UHRS at Appen, at one format, at Team AI, it's Clickworker is the same. Okay, so it's the same projects actually. So they say you just need one account, and then they're going to deactivate all that. Actually tried logging in my other account, and they say it has been deactivated, and I only have this one left. So you can just apply in one. So you can only apply in one of those, whichever is going to accept you, you work with that one, of course. Then they're going to, of course, tell you how they're going to pay you. Maybe if it's PayPal, you just have to give out your payment details. Of course, sometimes for UHRS, for example, this one is under Appen, so Appen is going to pay me for that. If you do UHRS for Clickworker, Clickworker is going to pay you. If you do UHRS for one format is the one that is going to process your payment. Okay, so that is it, guys. If you have any questions about this, let me know in the comment section below. I have done something on UHRS before, so I'm just going to drop the link in my description box, for in case anyone that is hearing this for the first time, then you can just watch them and then like get a deeper understanding of that. So I hope this was helpful. I will see you in my next video. Do not forget to hit that subscription button. Thank you so much for your support so far. Bye bye.